Hello, welcome back. This is Yiwen Yi and Yuri, my co-host. Today, we could have a kind of a interesting and fun topic. The topic is the death of the real estate crash bros. Housing crash bros. All right.
Like,
So, yeah, feel free to provide your own opinion. So let me give you a 3 slideshow. That's it. Then we can go back to our main screen. Then we can talk about it. The death of the crash bros YouTube influencers. And what we mean by that? Look, this is just a sample of daily YouTube information you get out there. You click on housing crash, and here are the sample. All this doom and gloom. The world's coming to an end,
right.
and the world is melting. Whatever the crash may be, the meteor is gonna crash into the earth any moment now, and the mankind will cease to exist as we know it. And some of these people are, I'm not going to mention any names. Okay. They are a sample of those people that prey on people's fear. That's why they get clicks. They get a lot of views.
That's it.
These real estate crash bros get a lot of views and clicks and subscribers. And they take those gullible people into an abyss. ABY.
Yes, it's.
Okay. So here it is. Look how many views they get.
Right.
316,000 views.
And they're making money from the views as well.
Of course, they are monetizing their
Absolutely.
YouTube channels. They are getting paid by YouTube based on the clicks. And a lot of these people does not own any rental properties or any property. They probably living under their parents' basement.
There you go.
And just deceiving, misleading people, which is absolutely painful. And okay, I'm not going to mention any names, so I'll take a look at some of this. Look at this massive negative.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Collapse. Crash. Oh, look, this guy is the main culprit. This young
Interesting.
and his channel. He's the worst of them all. But there are many others similar to him, and they pop everywhere. And this is Grant Cardone. He's pretty famous, Grant Cardone. Just Google these people. And this guy, he always do these videos every single day, walking around the Miami neighborhood, preaching all the negative things. That's his name, okay? Again. And the list go on and on. So here's the deal. These people, in my belief, are unethical or immoral. They have no sense of caring. They are very pure capitalists. They just care about themselves. They manipulate the charts, the real estate charts, to bring their own narratives. And because negative information over the human history, people love negative headlines, right? It's just human psychology.
Right.
So with respect to real estate investors, any kind of a newbie real estate investor, people try to do well for themselves and they accidentally click on this Crash Bros videos and they're so immersed into this type of community, they cannot get out of this. They say, why? Then they can't get out. They are stuck. So this daily crash videos enter their emails, whatever. People watching it, is programming, is conditioning. So consequently, the viewers and subscribers, the innocent victims out there, that ultimately they are getting a permission by these YouTube influencers, the crash videos. They're given permission to do nothing.
Pretty much.
So go ahead, Julie. Go ahead.
That's so interesting because, again, they are in business to make money, like all businesses. No diss against that. But they're preying on people's fears. And then, of course, they're going to have you join their network, charge you a whole bunch of money to show you how to avoid the crash or how to take advantage of the crash or whatever. So they can be very selfishly motivated and rather trying to help people. Like I appreciate what you do. You're here just to help people. If you get 10 views or 150 views, it doesn't really matter because you're just trying to help people understand the truth about the market, take advantage where there are real opportunities, like we've been able to do in the last 3 years in the upstate New York area. And we talked about that in another video. And again, as far as I'm concerned with the properties that we own, I don't care if the market goes south or not, because I still have tenants in all the properties. People still need a place to live. It doesn't change. I have fixed interest rates. It doesn't change my interest rate. It doesn't change the terms of my loan. It doesn't change anything. And I will still be able to take advantage, even if there is a quote crash.
Yeah, Julie, you're absolutely right. And if you have a buy and hold mentality, buy and hold for 10, 15, 20 years, now history shows that real estate always goes up in value.
Absolutely.
You hold it long term. Yeah. There are periods of fluctuations, the business cycles, changes from time to time, like we're experiencing the last few years. But this housing crash bros, for years, they've been pushing this methodology. And you know what? Ever since the 2008 housing crash, for the past 15 or so years,
Right.
all these crash bros, they've been wrong. They've been wrong over and over again. Someday, they're going to be right. In the future, housing crash 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, we don't know.
Like the old saying, a broken clock is right at least 2 times a day.
Exactly. My sentiment similar. And so real estate housing market has been robust, has been very steady for the past 15 years, ever since the 2008 housing crash. And the 2008 housing crash situation is far different than right now. And we're not going to get into that. Okay. So right now, moving forward to 2024, in the past year, in the past 2 years, in the past 3 years, guess what? I mean, the housing market has been very resilient. We haven't seen like crash. What a crash means, like 30, 40, 50% reduction in prices? No, we haven't seen that at all. In certain market, there's some short-term fluctuation, like those cyclical market in California, Austin, or a few other places. They like dip in the past 8 months, but I wouldn't call it a crash.
Right.
And the market that I've been promoting, as you can be part of my network, you see it. We're promoting the Midwest, Buffalo and Idaho Falls. We promote Alabama, income property network, Turkey stuff, and Texas, Florida. Even in the past 12 to 18 months, amid all the doom and gloom, amid all the inflation fears, the recession fears, housing crash fears, and in all that pure negativity out there, the prices, the housing prices we've been promoting at the very least have not gone down in value.
Very true. Very true. Ours have all gone up in a very short time. And again, we're not looking to sell the properties. So I don't care if I have $10,000 of equity or 110 in equity. We plan to hold on to it because that is going to help fund our retirement. We're not, if we keep them for another 40, if I live another 40 years, we're going to keep them for another 40 years.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate my network, my investors, such as yourself and thousands of investors within our community. That is my job, is to provide real education around real estate and what's going on out there in the real estate market. That's my obligation. And I feel I'm doing a good job at it. But again, we talk about human psychology. This crash bros, they will find a way to spin a different narrative. Though the housing market is for 2024 and beyond is very robust because we have a historical low supply of inventory. Man, it's very robust. And there's a shortage of homes and what have you. In simple economics 101, when demand exceeds supply, housing prices, the pressure will cause housing prices to go up.
Absolutely.
In a foreseeable future. Again, these YouTubers, they know how to use human psychology. They prey on the weak. And the headlines are very catchy. Once a person click on this kind of videos, they enter this abyss and they can't get out because they are so programmed
Right.
We have systematic negativity, programming, and I can go even further. If consumer out there watching this crash growth video, they're resistant to it, they're so involved in this negativity, they will
Right.
never buy a house. They will never
Mhm.
buy a house to live. They will
Mhm.
never buy income property because their
Right.
brain has been so distorted by this crash growth.
Mhm.
So that is my biggest takeaway in that
Right.
so many thousands and thousands, who knows, tens of thousands
Mhm.
of hardworking individuals that want to learn. They click on the headlines to learn about real estate, and they click the wrong channel. They can't. They click in this multiple crash growth channels, and they can't get out. And their American dream are being destroyed because they
Yes.
are getting the permission from these YouTubers to do nothing.
Thing. Yeah, and I would just add to that, it's really about just committing to a decision and then doing the research. I would be wary if something sounds too fearful or it sounds too exciting because, again, these people prey on your emotions. They're either going to make it look like it's too good to be true and you're just saying, yeah, I want to buy their program, or they're going to make it look gloom and doom and lots of fear, but they're going to show you how to get past that fear. And then it's like, ooh, I want to buy that program. I think you have to look at this as an investment. It's not the home that you're gonna live in. It's not your happily ever after property that you're gonna buy. It's strictly a business. If you were gonna buy a stock or a mutual fund or buy gold or whatever, that's not an emotional decision. You're making a decision based on numbers and facts and figures. And this is the same thing. So don't listen to the hype. Just decide what you want to do. Get with someone like we got with you. And I think it's a mindset. Once you open your mind to the possibilities, God, or I believe God, but the universe, whatever people believe, will bring to you what you need. And we needed someone like you to tell us the truth, to show us where the different opportunities were. We did our homework. We decided upstate New York worked best for us.